News 3 Sports, Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs.
Well, a 5-game homestand seems like a perfect time to get things rolling towards March. Thanks for joining us tonight on Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs. After playing 6 of its last 7 games away from Chartway Arena, back in the friendly confines tonight for the Silver and Blue. Louisiana Monroe in town this evening. A team on a 13-game losing streak, 0-10 in the Sun Belt, and 1-20 against Division I opponents this season. This is a team the Monarchs should have no problem with, right? Well, first half, though, MJ Russell coming up with the steal, finishing on the other end with the slam. ODU falls into an early 11-point hole. Mike Jones concerned. Monarchs claw back. In transition, Jordan Battle the lob to KC Shaw, who rocks the rim. 2 of his 16 points on the night. Then Battle doing it on both ends of the floor. Comes up with the steal, takes it the other way, showing off the hops, one-handed flush. Warhawks open it back up to 11, but final seconds of the half, Jared Turner gets an open look from the wing, knocks down the 3 at the buzzer, 34-26 at the break. Second half now, Old Dominion completes the comeback. Battle from the top of the key, splashing home one of his 6 triples on the night, tied at 39. 5-point game late. Shaw drives, dropping it off to Zach Wiggins. Bucket and the foul. 13 points off the bench for Wiggins, but ULM must have been due. Russell scores 21 points for the Hawks, including 3 dunks. ODU on the wrong end of an upset loss, 85-79 the final.
We've shown, when we are connected and are fighting and pulling in the same direction and locked in on what we're all on the same page with trying to do, we can beat anybody. But we've shown that if we're not, and we don't, that we can lose to anybody.
Monarchs fall to 7-17, 4-8 in Sun Belt play. Well, not much time to dwell on this one. Jones and company venture out of conference for the final time this weekend. Round 2 of the Sun Belt MAC Challenge, this time on the Monarchs' home floor. Silver and Blue welcome Ohio to Norfolk on Saturday. This video of their first round matchup, an 87-72 loss at Miami of Ohio in their season opener. Now, these teams going in very different directions after this game. While ODU has struggled, Miami, one of only 2 undefeated Division I teams remaining at 23-0. Ohio 13-11 on the campaign, comes in having won 2 in a row. Tip-off Saturday night, set for 7 o'clock. 4 more chances to catch the Monarchs at home this season before their regular campaign ending 3-game road trip. After next Saturday's showdown with the Bobcats, 3 games in a 6-day span as we hit the stretch run in the Sun Belt. Your final chance to catch Old Dominion this year, February 16th, when the Monarchs host Louisiana at 5 o'clock. Well, still ahead, the Old Dominion women in action tonight, making the trip down to the Pelican State. We'll see if they can pick up their first Sun Belt road victory, coming up right after this.
News 3 Sports, Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs.
So a difficult night for the ODU men, but would Delisha Milton-Jones and the Monarch women have better luck? The road has not been kind to the squad, entering the evening 0-4 in the Sun Belt away from Chartway Arena. Tonight, hitting the road to Louisiana, first quarter off the block, going the other way. India Buford, great dish to Nakia Allen, who tallies the 2, early 4-point lead. Third quarter now, Monarchs pulling away. Delana Carter gets a wide open look from the wing, knocks down the 3 to extend ODU's advantage to 17. Later, ball gets loose, rolls down the floor. Samara Fields right there to pounce, picks up the rock, tallies 2 more, 52-37 Old Dominion. And then Monarchs in transition. Fields finding Riley Stack, who has a step on the defender. Old Dominion gets that elusive conference victory on the road, 72-61, your final. Well, back in Norfolk, the men's not as fortunate tonight, falling to the other Sun Belt team from Louisiana in ULM. A handful of Monarchs serving as bright spots in the loss, with the senior guard emerging above the rest. Jordan Battle doing his best to lead his team to the win tonight, though the Monarchs falling just short. The guard leading 4 ODU players in double figures with 23 points and knocking down 6 triples in the effort. He would also grab 7 boards, dish out 3 assists, and come away with 3 steals. Battle, posting more than 14 points per game, leads the Monarchs in 3-pointers and 3-point percentage, is tied for tops on the team in rebounds, and paces the roster in steals. Let's finish up with a look at the Sun Belt standings. Troy still leads the pack, half game up on App State. South Alabama and Marshall nipping at their heels. Big log jam in the middle there. 2 teams 7 and 6. and a four-way tie for 7th at 6-6 in the league. There you see Old Dominion and JMU tied at 4-8. And there's Louisiana Monroe picking up its first Sun Belt win tonight. That is going to do it. Wrap it up for tonight's edition of Beyond the Arc. Catch ODU as the Monarchs work to get back in that win column Saturday night at home against Ohio in that Sun Belt MAC Challenge. Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you next time.